The Steel Timber Sports Series is brought to you by Ram, official truck of the Steel Timber Sports Series. Guts, glory, Ram. And by Steel, the #1 selling brand of chainsaws worldwide.
This is what it all comes down to. Steel Timber Sports Series presented by Ram, Championship Week, relay competition. The final two teams, the team from the south, the team from the west. The matchups in the stock saw, Paul Koger versus David Moses. In the underhand, Matt Slingerland versus Brandon Sergai. In the single buck, Mike Slingerland versus Jeff Skirvin. And in the standing block, the two anchor guys, two veterans, Mel Lentz and Mike Forrester. South versus west. And Kevin Holtz, these teams qualified within the same second, a minute two each. This is going to be great, tight stuff.
Yeah, they were running head-to-head against other teams. We kept a stopwatch running just to see what was happening. And as you mentioned, almost dead race if these guys were on stage at the same time. Well, guess what? Now they are on stage at the same time. I got to tip my hat to the Western team, though. They are rallying around David Moses. They just pulled the upset. They were sitting in the third-place time slot. They just pulled the upset in the semis. I think they're going to carry that momentum. They've got a lot of aggression right now that they're going to look to take out on this Southern team.
Hands on the wood. Get set.
A little bit of a hesitation from David Moses in this stock saw. He's going to have to squeeze every ounce he can out of that saw. He is just slightly behind Paul Koger, but a great run from Dave Moses as he hobbles around to get Skirvin set up. And the underhand chop, Matt Slingerland is around.
Matt Slingerland started with a one-hit advantage coming off of Paul Koger there. Brandon Sergai trying to make up the deficit there, but it's going to be Slingerland off first. His dad, Mike Slingerland, slings into action on the single buck.
Well, Skirvin has got David Moses just yelling in his ear. This probably would have been David Moses' event.
Bit of a hang-up for Mike Slingerland. Nonetheless, he gets it off first, gives the advantage to Mel Lentz as we come in to the final station.
Lentz with a head start over top of Forrester. Lentz is around already. An early turn from both of these competitors.
Going to be tight, blow for blow. It could come down to the last one.
Both in the drive,
and the South is going to win the team relay at the Steel Timber Sports Championship presented by Ram.
Mike Forrester pushing the envelope a little bit too far in that standing block chop. Bailed on that front, started driving on the back. Head-to-head race, you're not thinking about the clock, you're thinking about the team next to you. He was looking to drive that off. Mel Lentz, Melvis, king of the lumberjack, anchors it for the Southern team, cleanly gets the back of that block off and makes all the difference in the world.
And there you go, our four winners, Mel Lentz, Mike and Matt Slingerland, and Paul Koger. The South team really just blew through it, starting with the fastest qualifying time.
How about that? This is how the South got it done. A little hiccup in the saw. I'm sure your heart dropped a beat right there. I saw it hit, and I'm like, oh no, here it goes.
Melvin already threatened my life once. He said if I saw like I did yesterday, I'm in big trouble. So I was just trying to put in a sure cut, and I had to settle myself down when I made the mistake.
Man, one small mistake can do it, but man, not a mistake on your end. The front side of the block looked like Robbie had said, like a knife through butter.
It was. That was a real good log there to cut. You know, it's a great team right here. We got the same nucleus we had last year in this race, and it was glad for us to have a win like that.
It's time for the Ram Guts and Glory moment.
Martin Koger Jr. bringing the girth. Forrester around a full 2 blows ahead. Forrester is scrambling to stay ahead of Davey Koger.
Look out.
Yes! The upset. The West has won.
The Ram Guts and Glory moment. Guts, Glory, Ram.
Congratulations once again to your winners of the 2012 Steel Timber Sports Relay Championship, the Southern Regional Team, Mel Lentz, Paul Koger, and Matt and Mike Slingerland.